Hello, Chris Green here with the Flood Insurance Guru, where we have an educational background in hazard and flood mitigation, so we can help you understand your flood risk, understand your flood insurance, and help you mitigate your property. Today we're talking about flood losses, whether you have insurance or not. What's the process like? How long does it take? First of all, let's cover it if you have flood insurance. If you have flood insurance, the first thing you want to do is reach out to your local insurance agent, and let's say you have a program through the you have a policy through the National Flood Insurance Program. Your agent can help you get that claim filed, where they can get that adjuster out there to start looking at it. Before the adjuster gets out there, you want to start documenting the property that's damaged, because FEMA is going to require you to submit what's called a proof of loss that prove that it was destroyed in the flood. And so you're going to want to start taking photos, documenting VIN numbers. You may even want to take video. That's usually what we recommend on the home insurance side as well. That way, when you go to submit these things to FEMA, if they deny it, saying, hey, it wasn't worth that, because they do give you actual cash value, then you have documentation that can prove otherwise. Now, if you don't have flood insurance, is where it can get tricky, because you may not have access to any resources or assistance unless a federal disaster relief was passed, unless you've got a federal declaration was put in place. Well, we hear people say all the time, well, there was a state of emergency. State of emergency doesn't necessarily mean a federal declaration when it comes to flood, where disaster assistance and additional living expenses and things like that can be made available. And this is the only way you may get it if you don't have flood insurance. I know recently, a lot with the floods in Arizona, California, Tennessee, Alabama, and Georgia, a lot of people were flooded who didn't have insurance. And so they were like, what do? We were told we didn't need it. We weren't in a high-risk zone. Well, 30% of flooding occurs in low-risk zones, and unfortunately, these people were misinformed. And so the only way they may get disaster assistance is if a federal declaration was put in place. So if you've got questions about the flood claims process, what to do, or maybe your property was damaged by a flood, you want to get insurance. Even though it's too late on this situation, it may not be on the next. Please reach out to us, floodinsuranceguru.com. You can go to our Facebook or YouTube channels, The Flood Insurance Guru, or you can give us a call, 205-451-4294. Thank you.